Good morning and welcome to First Five. Glad you could join us today. I'm Susan Sumner, and in September I will be a member of Blacksburg United Methodist Church for 24 years. I want to talk to you about a journey that I'm still on and that the church has been a part of that journey with me. On July 31st, it'll be the 11th year without my mom. I remember vividly 3 days before she succumbed to her cancer that I helped her write some thank you letters. And she had the most beautiful penmanship. And she always found kindness and goodness everywhere she looked. And she always appreciated that in others. Right before she passed away, one of her really good friends wrote a poem for her. And I want to read that today. And I'll stop after some of the stanzas and talk a little bit about the rest of the story. My friend Sid. Sid was happy in life, in sunshine or rain, growing her flowers and doing great things. She was up early to start a new day, reading God's word. This was her way. As a youngster, I couldn't quite understand why my mom would still be reading the same book. Was she that slow of a reader? How long did it take to read one book? As I grew older and wiser, and when I would come home for visits and when I'd come back from my morning runs, she would be in her quiet place and reading her Bible and saying her prayers. I still didn't quite get it even then, but now I really do. That was her quiet time. That was her time to find peace and to say her prayers and to bless God for the things that he had done for her. But it also got her a great start of each day, kind of like we're doing with this First Five. Her family was so loved. They brought her much joy. Their smiles, their laughter, and so much more. She was of great character. Her life so big, her example will live on. She planted good seed. That good seed I often see in my grandson, Theodore. My uncle will tell me, my mom's baby brother, that he's precocious just like she was when she was that size. And he really enjoyed his time with my mom. And Theodore's also taught me in the time of Zoom land that there are more things important than Zoom meetings. On my laptop, I have it to come up if I happen to be getting a phone call or a FaceTime that's coming in. And about 3 or 4 times now, I've had a FaceTime call come in about the middle of a Zoom meeting. And I quick punch over to make sure the video's off on the Zoom meeting. And about 20 minutes later, I've relearned all the names of Thomas the Tank Engines. I've learned all about the creatures that live in the ocean. There's another common theme there too. There's not one thing in those Zoom meetings that I missed that was really that important. And I had a great time FaceTiming with Theodore in the meantime. The mountains she loved, the walks, the climbs, the wildflowers and the birds of all kinds. Her garden, the plants, the harvest, the canning, all this, and her friends were many. She very seldom complained, but we all knew there was great pain. We prayed together, and she squeezed my hand. We both knew it was all in God's hands. She said many times, I'm a winner if I stay or if I go. My God is in control. Sid can now sing, it is well with my soul. Indeed, she can now sing, it is well with my soul. When I think about my mom, I'm often reminded that our actions, whether they're large or small, have such an impact on the people around us and the words and the things that we say. And even if we're covered up in the grocery store now with a mask, we can still smile with our eyes and say hi to people that we pass in the grocery store. I'd like to invite you to pray with me now, please. Dear Father in heaven, we want to thank you so much and praise you for all the wonderful things that you've done for us, all the blessings, all the times you take care of us, and the comfort we find in you. I also want to thank those people 11 years ago, the members of our church, who sent me cards, called me, and wrote me letters to help me get through the heartache of losing my mom. I still have those cards in a box, and I pull them out every now and then and read them, and those words still mean as much to me today as they did 11 years ago when you wrote those. So for all of those individuals and all the times that the members of our church reach out and give of themselves to the community, we thank you, dear Lord. Amen. I'm really glad that you could spend time with us this morning, and I hope to see you again in another First Five. I'd like to leave you with a song verse. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. I hope for you, as you think about that, you start to hum it today. You think about Ben and Kristen singing and playing it in church. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Go and have a wonderful day, and I look forward to chatting with you again in another First Five.